Welcome back to Green Tiger Qual Productions, and welcome back to the Mario Merchathon. Yes, I know the Mario Galaxy movie is out right now, but you know what? Mario Galaxy movie hype is still real, so we're going to take advantage of it. And today, we're actually moving away from the films and into the realm of the good old Mario game verse. Yeah. I hear the movie is, I hear it's a bit underwhelming, unfortunately. But I'm still going to see it. I'm still going to make my own assessment, you know. I mean, I like to do that, But yeah, I haven't heard good things about the film, but I may end up liking it. So I'm still going to see it for myself. I like to make my own assessment. Like a Brutal Paws of Fury is a game that not everyone likes, but I ended up liking it because I like the cartoony art style the game has, and I find the characters incredibly charming. So, I may see I'm going to see the Mario Galaxy movie for myself and make my own assessment. You never know. I might end up liking it. Although, but not many people do, unfortunately. People are calling it Jingly Keys the movie. But yeah. But, at least we get cool merch out of it and, an excuse to look at Mario merch. Although I could do that on my own time if I wanted. But, yeah. Yeah, bottom line, I'm going to see the movie and make my own assessment on it. See if I like it for myself. I did generally like the first movie, so we will see about it. How crazy is it that Fox, Star Fox is in the movie? Star Fox in the big 26 outside of Super Smash Brothers. Oh boy. I hope that ushers in some opportunity over at Nintendo. Fingers crossed. Anyway, yeah, we're continuing the Mario Merchathon, and this time we're heading into the realm of the Mario dimension I personally prefer, which is that of the games. And we're having a look at the Jakks specific red Yoshi. I guess you could say we're having a look at the initial Yoshi mold, because this is the mold that Jakks reuses time and time again, because there are other members of the Yoshi species, and they're all in different colors. As you can see, the one I have here is the red Yoshi because, well, I have the little blue baby Yoshi, so that's the blue Yoshi. I have the Yoshi 6-pack I found at GameStop that has the light blue Yoshi, the yellow Yoshi, the green Yoshi, the black Yoshi, and the white Yoshi. Yeah, the only Yoshi colors I do not have are... Yeah, the only Yoshi colors I did not have at the time were the red Yoshi, the purple Yoshi, the orange Yoshi. I believe that's it. I believe that's all they made. So one day I spot the red Yoshi at GameStop, and I was like, this is my golden opportunity. And, I'd like to pick up the full-size version of this mold, instead of, these little guys right here. Sorry for that jump scare. Yeah, these little guys are neat, but, I'd like to have the full-sized Yoshi as well. Yeah. So, this is the initial. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, this is the initial Yoshi mold. The red Yoshi is not my favorite Yoshi by far. That would actually be this guy here. I just like the way the colors go together. I like the light blue and the purple shoes. I just like it. Really just pops to me. But the red Yoshi, I've got this headcanon where different Mario characters have different Yoshis. Like to me, Mario has the red Yoshi, Luigi has the green Yoshi, Wario has the yellow one, Waluigi has the purple one. Peach has the pink Yoshi. Although recently I've kind of been changing it to Peach has Birdo. Daisy has the orange Yoshi, but yeah. Kind of doing it to, I guess Rosalina would have the light blue Yoshi here, but it's all part of my little headcanon, I guess. And once again, the red Yoshi, don't have him yet, so I got him to go with Mario, and so this is the initial Yoshi mold. Basically, it's got that 3D printed effect that they just took the character model and took it right out of the games. It looks really, really good. There's his cute eyes right there. Chubby cheeks, big bulbous nose, really expressive, smiley mouth there. Really neat. Arms. Yoshi's a bit more humanoid than, He's got clenched fists. Nice shell on the back. Yeah, unlike his big screen counterpart here, the game Yoshi, the canon Yoshi, I suppose you could say, he is a very flat, simple character. But you know what? Sometimes simple is better. In fact, oftentimes simple is better. Less is more. You ever heard that? Yeah. There's how he compares to the movie verse Yoshi. I kind of like how these two compare. It's like it kind of looks like this kind of looks like the wild Yoshi that the domestic Yoshi is descended from. Sort of like a wolf versus a dog, or an African wildcat versus a domestic cat, or a pig versus a wild boar. Kind of like the effect that creates. But compared to his movie counterpart, he is very simple. But oftentimes simple is better. It's not always better to be complex. In fact, more often than not, simplicity is often better. Once again, less is more. Nice blue shoes there with the soles underneath. Made in China, all rights reserved. Trademark 2015. This is back in 2015. Jakks Pacific, Santa Monica. Random code USA. Nice bright red color. Kind of looks like a darker color for the shell slash saddle. I don't know if this is a shell or a saddle because, you know, Mario rides up top Yoshi. Though I'm not sure because of Yoshi's more upright stature, I'm not sure you can get a Mario figure actually on his back. There's the kind of spikes. They're more like spikes here, honestly, but that's what I'm going to call them. I'm going to call them spikes for now because, well, that's the role they play. A bit more of an orange color. Yeah, one thing I will say is that Yoshi from the games, his tail is a bit stubby. The movie Yoshi has a bit more of a pronounced tail. Yeah. I forgot to mention that in the movie Yoshi review. Yeah. Yeah, bottom line, it's Yoshi. It's a Yoshi. And Yoshi is awesome. And everyone knows it. Articulation, head rotates, not all the way around because, you know, his bottom jaw kind of gets caught, but, you know, you can't really make him nod. He can mostly just shake his head, disagree with you. Arms punch forward, punch back, punch out, punch in. Let's see. Yeah, all the way around. Legs. They do kick forward by that much. So, I guess that's kind of substantial. Can you get him? You can! Holy... Wow! Wait, let me get this. Kind of create an illusion here. I just had to do that. Get out of my system. Yeah, that much forward, that much back, that much out, and that much in. Yeah. Not the most articulate. But once again, less is more, you know? Sometimes simple is better. Oh, and his legs are on ball joints, so they will pivot as well. So, you know, if you want that action. Compared to the movie versus Mario, I really like how these two compare together. Like, once again, you can just use this as, you know, just game Mario, like a more like hyper detailed version of Mario from the games. Yeah. And once again, I don't think he can... I mean, you can get the illusion of him riding Yoshi, but not quite. What about this one? Once again, I think you can get the illusion there, but not quite the full thing. Like Yoshi's moved on from those days. He's moved on from being Mario's noble steed. And, you know, Yoshi's kind of his own boy's boy now. Yeah. Yeah, but I like the way that Yoshi looks here with the movie Mario. I think they scale pretty well. But if you want... Hang on. If you want to scale him with a Mario that's actually from the games, the closest thing I have to a base form game Mario is Raccoon Mario here. And I wonder actually if he can ride up top him. Yeah, once again, you can only really create the illusion of him riding Yoshi. Yeah. He just punched him. Mario punches the Yoshis to get them to extend their tongue. He is beating this animal to get it to do what he wants it to do. Okay, I'm sorry, but... okay. No. No, Matt Pat, you cook often. Not there. Yeah, there he is with once again, the closest thing I have to a base form game Mario is Raccoon Mario here. And once again, there he is with a smaller Yoshi and his big screen counterpart. And here he is next to his mate, Birdo. Although Birdo is really more associated with the green Yoshi, but these two do look fantastic together. You get a little Mario Kart double dash action going. Just pretend there's a cart here and there you go. You can swap places, just like in Double Dash. Yeah. See if I can get Yoshi back in that pose, because one final thing I want to show off is his... Almost went rolling off the table there. His accessory, which, yes, is one of his eggs that he chucks at Kamek. Say, "Don't touch the child!" Yeah. He cannot hold this, unfortunately, because, his hand is a balled up fist, but once again, you can really only get the illusion of him holding the egg as if he's about to chuck it at Kamek's stupid face. Yeah. It does look nice. It also looks a bit unnervingly like Toad's head. So I'm not an egg, I'm not an egg, put me down, put me down. Yeah. Yeah, but you can only really get him holding this as like the illusion of him holding it. But yeah. Once again, that's good enough for me. It's yeah. I like this guy. I like this guy quite a bit. If I had an option, I would get it in the light blue Yoshi colors, because once again, that's my favorite color of Yoshi. But, once again, didn't have a red Yoshi, so I snagged this guy. There you go. You got Papa, Mama, Uncle, and the adolescent, and the expecting. Yeah. So, yeah, the Jakks specific Yoshi mold. Thumbs up for me. Yeah. Not much to say here. I mean, it's Yoshi. Once again, don't you like Yoshi? Of course you do. So, yeah, I'd say if you find this guy, any color of him really, because once again, they're all the same. Yeah, go ahead and snag him right on up. He's worth the purchase. I don't know if he's more worth it than this guy, but in my book, he is. This is the OG Yoshi, and this is the one from the From what I hear, unfortunately, disappointing Mario Galaxy movie, but you know, it's good to have more of Yoshi. You can never have enough Yoshi. So, this is Green Tiger Claw Productions with, once again, the Yoshi clan, and we're going to sign off. See ya.